So let's have a look at our weekly practice then. So we're going to go back to the earlier verse that Krishna speaks about, where he says there is a twofold path. So it's a progression. We start on the path as someone who is generally pretty active. We must act, otherwise we can't relax. There's no peace. There's no resiliency unless we are thrusting ourselves into action. As we grow, we don't need to react to our environment quite so much. We can be contemplative. We can adopt that witness stance. Where am I? Whereabouts on that scale do I exist? So for the practice, we are looking to evaluate this receipt, reaction, response mechanism. So take some different fields of activity, take some different relationships, take some different areas of your personality, and just evaluate. When I receive stimuli, am I immediately thrust into action and activity and response without really having an opportunity to analyze and to reflect? Or to what extent do I receive a stimulus and there's that buffer? I'm able to question that response, question the reaction, question the stimulus before it all gets fully executed. So if you have been performing your evening introspection over a period of time, this sort of analysis is going to be much easier because you've established a record of your past receipt, reaction, response mechanisms. If you haven't been doing this, it's simply a matter of rifling through your existing memory banks. So we're starting to get a picture of where we might be on the path. And again, with all of these things, it's difficult to self-analyze in this way. And so the value is in asking the question and going through the process. That's where the value lies. The answer that we get out at the other end, take it with a grain of salt. The process of taking the attention inwardly, asking ourselves these questions, it generally gives us a greater awareness of our inner personality. And that's what we are going to continue to take into our moment-to-moment experiences. So the more of these sorts of self-reflection processes or questions that we can engage in, we develop the habit of inwardly checking. That is, in fact, taking us closer and closer to that contemplative side of the scale.